These are the 5 biggest changes that I've seen in my life after 1 year of Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya. Hey, hi, hey, wow, all right. Hey, my name is Chase Gilda. I'm 23 years old, and I have been practicing Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya as taught by Sadhguru since November 4th of 2018. Today is November 8th, 2019, so it's basically my 1 year anniversary plus 4 days. These are the 5 biggest changes that I've seen in my life after 1 year of Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya. So the first takeaway, or the first biggest change that I've noticed, is that I am able to access currents of energy along my spine. Yeah, I mean, there's not really any other way to describe it other than just to show you. Here's a small clip for you to look at.
The video doesn't show spine energy flow. It mostly just shows my face spazzing out from something which you can't even see. And so although this video is completely unscientific, I encourage everyone to explore and probe for the sake of discovery and discovering the truth.
Hopefully for another video, I'll be able to go more in depth on this and show what's happening. That's a big hint. If you're a scientist, let's collab. Number 2, my entire system, my physical body and just everything just feels much more calm, much more relaxed, much more at ease. My heart rate is somewhere like in the 50s, 50 beats per minute. Actually, maybe 60. It's pretty slow. Number 2 naturally leads into number 3. Because my body is so loose and relaxed and so, just chill, it's very easy to slip into meditative states randomly or very easily if I consciously try, or on the toilet. For example, just a day ago, I was taking a dump. I was sitting on the toilet and I slipped right into a meditative state. Just for those, if you've never been in a meditative state before, just to give you some context of what that really means. It means there's a certain looseness from the body and a looseness from the mind. What that looks like or what that feels like physiologically is different for everybody. There's normally a very big space. You might feel extremely small. You might feel extremely big. You might feel like you're floating. You might feel like you're falling. Regardless of what you're feeling during this meditative state that you're in, there is a mild loss of sense of your body. In the case of me sitting on the toilet, I felt almost a giant void just open up in between my neck area down to like my thighs. So my whole torso is basically just empty space. It sounds very weird, but that's what happens when you're in extremely relaxed states. You get into meditative states. Okay, so number 4, the fourth biggest takeaway for me, fourth biggest change, is that intellectually, socially, emotionally, physically, energy-wise, on every single level, it just feels more integrated. Everything's more integrated. So what I mean by that is that my thoughts almost feel louder.
Wait, why is the voice in my head so loud? What?
So they're not actually louder, they're just much clearer. It's almost like there's no static noise in the background. It's just crystal, just like clear, just whew. For me, on a spiritual level, this sort of clarity is blazing sometimes. I feel like I'm almost able to watch myself wake up. And when I say wake up, I mean I'm moving closer to the truth. I'm conscious of myself getting closer to the truth. And that's pretty huge. Like, that's pretty crazy. So number 5 is all of life is more vibrant and more rich and more intense. Everything feels a little bit more itself and a little bit more real. To give you an idea or an image for what this looks and feels like, other than just saying, oh, life feels more real. Imagine you are a bubble or a circle, a perfect circle. So 0% is a fully closed circle and 100% is no circle, for example. I began my practice before Shambhavi, I was at 0.01% real, 0.01% real. And after 12 months of practice, I'm at 0.08 or 0.09% real. That might seem extremely small and insignificant of a difference, but that is a massive, honestly, a very large difference in the quality of life. Just to give a more concrete example too, if that circle metaphor is kind of abstract. When you're feeling sad, you're feeling depressed or just like down, like in a funk, you feel more of that. It's more of a depth. You feel that more deeply, but you're not suffering it more deeply. So you're feeling more sad and just more rich, just richness without suffering it. The opposite is true when it comes to being happy. So you can be on cloud nine, like super like, whoa, like life is effing awesome right now. This is crazy awesome. We're having a lot of fun. But at the same time, not be attached to that feeling leaving you, to that feeling. That's my top 5. Everything I just said, in a lot of ways, is the miracle of Shambhavi. Sadhguru describes it as a software that you run on your system to align your energies in a particular way.
The practice itself is not designed towards an experience. The practice is only designed to bring a certain amount of fluidity into your energies. This becomes love. In another person, it becomes utter blissfulness. In another person, it becomes screams. In another person, he becomes little gentler than what he is. So how it may find expression in each person is according to whatever is missing in his life.
In my experience, this seems to be like he's not bullshitting. It seems to be legit. If this has not been your experience over the past 12 months, that's okay. Everyone is different. So as a full disclaimer for everyone watching, Shambhavi is going to work on your system in a way that's ideal for you. And to kind of capture this, there's this awesome quote that I found listening to Muji one time. Muji, I don't know. He says, there is one earth, but billions of worlds. He's referring to each and every human being being an entire world by themselves. I'm an entire world by myself. You're an entire world by yourself. And so we're all in our own little world. If you have any questions on the Shambhavi practice, please email practicesupport@ishausa.org if you're in the USA, or practicesupport@isha.org. I don't know. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon because YouTube algorithms. Yeah. Thanks again for watching and hope to hear from you soon. And thanks again. Bye.